Welcome to Bible study at Evenglow Lodge. Here we are in the chapel at 1:30 on a Tuesday afternoon. The only thing that's a little bit different is hopefully I look larger than life up here on this screen, and I can't actually be with you this afternoon. But I'm here in spirit, and I bring, hopefully, the Word of God as it comes to us from the second book of Kings, chapter 5, verses 1 through 14. Naaman, a general for the king of Aram, was a great man and highly regarded by his master, because through him the Lord had given victory to Aram. This man was a mighty warrior, but he had a skin disease. Now, Aramean riding parties had gone out and captured a young girl from the land of Israel, and she served Naaman's wife. She said to her mistress, "I wish that my master could come before the prophet who lives in Samaria. He would cure him of his skin disease." So Naaman went and told his master what the young girl from the land of Israel had told him. And then Aram's king said, "Go ahead. I will send a letter to Israel's king." So Naaman left. He took along 10 kikars of silver, 6,000 shekels of gold, and 10 changes of clothing. He brought the letter to Israel's king, and it read this: "Along with this letter, I'm sending you my servant Nahum, so you can cure him of his skin disease." When the king of Israel read the letter, he ripped at his clothes. He said, "What? Am I God to hand out death and life? But this king writes to me asking me to cure someone of a skin disease. You must realize that he wants to start a fight with me." When Elijah, the man of God, heard that Israel's king had ripped his clothes, he sent word to the king. "Why did you rip your clothes? Let the man come to me. Then he'll know that there's a prophet in Israel." So Naaman arrived with his horses and chariots. He stopped at the door of Elijah's house. Elijah sent out a messenger who said, "Go and wash 7 times in the Jordan River. Then your skin will be restored and become clean." But Naaman went away in anger. He said, "I thought for sure that he'd come out, stand and call on the name of the Lord his God and wave his hand over my bad spot. I thought for sure that he would cure the skin disease. Aren't the rivers in Damascus? Aren't my rivers in my country, you see? Aren't the rivers in Damascus and Abana and Pharpar better than all of Israel's waters? Couldn't I wash in them, and couldn't I get clean in them?" So he turned away, and he left in anger. Naaman's servants came up to him and spoke to him. "Our father, if the prophet had told you to do something difficult, wouldn't you have done it? All he said to you was, 'Wash and become clean.'" And so Naaman went down and bathed in the Jordan 7 times, just as the man of God had said. His skin was restored like that of a young boy, and he became clean.